Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. This is my logo, the Phoenix Rampant to the Phoenix Rising. And this is for April 17th, 18th, 19th, and maybe 20th. It usually is 2024. Now, what is it? The energy is still pretty darn similar to what it has been. I think in some cases it's a little lighter. In other cases it's a little heavier. But our futures are starting to come into focus. So if you've had a bit of a time trying to figure out what your future is or where it's going, it's starting to come into focus. As of the 20th, I think there's a conjunction on the 20th of Uranus and Neptune in Taurus. The last time this happened was in 1941, just before the Second World War started. That's a long time ago, and it will never happen in our lifetime again. If you're older, or if you're, I forget. For me, it will never happen in my lifetime again. I do know that this is also a cycle ending from 7 years and 14 years. And 14 years was 2010, 11, and 12, or something like that. 10, 11, and 12. I forget exactly. You can do the math. I'm sure you're better at it than I am. So whatever was happening then, also 2000. What were you doing in the 2000s? At 2000, because there is alignment of different planets that were happening also in 2000. That was when the world was going to melt down. It didn't. I didn't think it would, but then I don't ever think that we're going to have a worldwide catastrophe. We have worldwide change, but no catastrophes. Because at the moment, even though things appear to be horribly rough for individuals, it is creating a change. And for many of us, change is going to be not instantaneous, unless you're Taurus, and then it might be instantaneous. And I don't know anything about astrology, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, astrology speaking, but energy speaking. I've got it. So, but I agree, because this is what I'm hearing astrologically. I'm seeing in my life exactly what's happening astrologically, how it's being described is exactly what's happening in my life. Things are coming in, things are shifting and changing, and when I turn around and look back to this time from whatever period, it's almost like I don't recognize it. And Taurus is your basic energy of physicality. This is the wire, physical. So it has to do with physical abundance, physical health, physical well-being, which is pretty cool. And the rest has to do with the spiritual and the emotional and stuff like that, which, yeah, always going to be that for people who are spiritually evolved. What am I thinking? I'm thinking that right now my health is it's been a little stuttery the last couple months, unfortunately. And right now it's late in the day, and I'm just a bit too tired. I realized, though, I was way behind in doing these interactives. I did an interactive today. Highly recommend you go listen to it. Not only do Maddie and I do we play off of each other really well, and that is the same place on YouTube. It's on Wisdom Seekers. But we give a lot of very good information. And as I said, we play off each other very well. and we're entertaining with nothing else. So also come Saturday, not Saturday, was it Saturday? Sunday at 1:30 Pacific time, I do an interactive. That's part of what the energy is doing right now. I noticed on Sunday when I did the interactive, my ability to get information was quicker, faster, easier, righter, more correct. I know righter isn't a word, not that kind of anyhow, but sometimes I like to play with words. That is part of the prophecy of the now time. People are getting to the place where psychic abilities or intuitions are becoming stronger. For instance, a couple days ago, I woke up and I heard a man's voice go, "Good morning." It was very nice. I mean, I've had it happen before, but I don't usually hear audible, so it feels like it's outside of me. I usually am aware of things, but I just know they're there, kind of thing. So everybody's abilities are kicking up a notch or two or three. So allow yourself to do this. Allow yourself to be open to receiving. And I'll tell you right now, just about everybody I'm working with has stopped themselves from going up the notch because they don't think A, they are worthy, B, they're good enough, and maybe it's a little bit too much responsibility. None of them mind the work. They're willing to work their bunions off, but they're not willing to let go. So it's not that they're lazy. It has nothing to do with lazy, but fear of responsibility. What if I mess up? What if I'm not good enough? These things are fears that we have ground into us for over generations and generations of time. So it's a little hard. And the answer to that is, we're human. We may mess up. Chances are, if you listen to your guides, you're not going to mess up. And as you vibrate higher, you see different potentials and different things that are valid, and you're less likely to mess up. So, as for, are we good enough? I mean, that has got to be one of the dumbest questions ever. But everybody has it. You stop and think. We're quantum, so everything is interconnected. What does that mean? We're part of the whole. What does the whole? It's the universe, and I don't want to put a name to it because there's too many different names out there, and I don't want to leave any of them out. But if we look at the universe as the epitome of God, omnipotent, omnipresent, whatever you want to call, I think there's 3 omnis, but it's the only one I remember, 2 I remember. We're already perfect. We're just learning to become more and more of what we truly are. As we allow our ego to fall away and we become more authentic, we're going to mess up. We're human. We're breathing. That's part of the plan. So just accept it, go with it, enjoy it, realize, yes, you are capable. You are worthwhile. You have the right to be more. All right? Let's call it quits. Namaste, namasko. Love you, and you I do love. And I make a lot of mistakes, and I don't care. Well, that's not true. I do care. I just don't get upset about it. Bye.